to hit play and accidentally like took a picture, and I was like, wait. It splashed. Mercury Retrograde. How y'all doing? It's Brooke. Welcome back. I always forget, and I need to start changing how I'm saying that. I need to remember for the future to say, like, subscribe, share. I'm in a singing mood. Oh, wow. Okay. So, I really wanted to break down the energy of this Mercury retrograde for those divine feminines that are getting ready to step into their divine role. The way it's been shown to me, divine unions are happening when divine angels are coming together. And there's some divine angels that's out there. I mean, I've seen them. I've also seen a lot of false light. So just be very mindful of who you're following and what you're filling your mind full of. Are you filling your mind full of codependent, toxic, holding on to something that's meant to let go behaviors, and using the energy of this Mercury retrograde to really reflect over on that and look at it for what it's worth? You know, if someone comes up in Mercury retrograde that is from my past, there's usually an indication that there's something that I've healed, and it's coming back around to see, am I going to choose me and what's for my greatest good and highest joy, or am I going to repeat this cycle with the 20-year cycle that just completed? We're now moving, we've moved from Pisces, the age of Pisces, into the age of Aquarius. We are now changing the way we do things. I mean, we're changing what's most valuable. Did a reading last night with a sweet divine feminine friend of mine, and we were really working together with the energy of this new moon to because you know there's power in numbers, to bring healing to the collective, to release the things that need to be released, all those things that are living in the lower chakras, because we are moving as the collective, we are moving into 5D. And so what does that story look like? Because the next 20 years is really going to reflect where it is you're wanting to go and what you're doing. So, like, what are you trying to bring in? What is it that you want to see? And really learning to let go and let God lay the foundation, okay? It's like this message has been so clear for the last year and a half to me. Like, let him lay, and I say him, let him lay the foundation. Let God. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say to me. We're really in you I find my worth. In you I find my victory. And I find my identity. That wasn't even part of it, but I said I find my victory. But it's true. you know, he gets the glory for all the lows and he gets the glory for all the highs. You know, we've got to free our mind from the prison that we've created. We have created this prison and these cycles ourselves. You know, why are we afraid of not being enough? Why are we afraid of the lessons? Why are we afraid of the rejection? Why are we afraid of the heartache? You know, what you think about, you bring about. So the more you are afraid of that change, the more you bring in whatever it is you're afraid of. We really worked hard on releasing fear in the collective. So there's definitely going to be more root chakra purges, solar plexus, sacral, and that's lower chakra purges that need to happen in order for that direct line to be able to connect you from Mother Earth all the way to heaven. When I don't belong, you say I'm yours. I mean, your angels are there to be your guides. Some of you have angels as spirit guides. Some of you have, you know, past loved ones. Really being able to connect with those guides and being worthy of what's trying to be delivered to you. There's some fear connected to living with a divine partner. There's some fear connected to the roles and what is my role, what is their role, and really you've got to be able to find what the essence is of that divine role that you're playing. Only you and God know the answers to that. Okay? Because there's light coming through to assist. There's light at the end of the tunnel. There's light at the end of the rainbow. Which way are you going to look at it? You know, it's all about duality. We have the masculine and the feminine energy in all of us. We have it in all of us. What's your role? And when I think of divine feminines and their role and how this works in a spiritual sense, I always think of chess. The queen protects the king. And that's been a huge message for me this whole time. Like, everybody has a bad day. Things are off, and maybe, you know, something was said that came out a little too harsh, and we're so quick to throw judgment and attack back. And a queen is supposed to be like, you know what? This isn't my king's typical behavior. Maybe I should cut my king a little bit of slack. And approaching it from a nurturing and protective and empathetic and sympathetic way. Now, I'm not saying become a doormat, because that's a completely different story. But you know when something's healthy and when something's toxic. And being able to recognize when something's toxic and going, this is not loving to self. I need to do what's loving for me too. And you know, I'm one of those that the joke's always been said, woof, girl, you can go through a 6-month relationship in the matter of like days. And I can. Be mindful of what you ask for, right? But I'm one of those that if there's a lesson that I want and I need to get like to learn, or something that I need to do, let's go ahead and get to it. Cut the shit. Get to it. Next. You know, for a long time I would say, I wonder what his crazy is. Don't do it. Because if you really want to know, it will be shown to you. Some people don't want to see it. Some people want to be stuck in this idea that they've already made out in their mind. And this is kind of where the mind starts to become the prison. Not allowing people to go that have overstayed their welcome. You know, twin flame journey really is an energy. It's an energy to teach you lessons, to help you to grow to the king and queen status. And when we get stuck on it having to be one person or one situation, or it has to go a certain way, we kind of stop growing. We kind of stop learning. You know, do you want to be a lifelong learner? And this was something that came out in our reading last night. You know, I won't say her name to keep, you know, privacy with my channel, but she drew the card of learner. And the meaning behind the card is, unless you're utilizing the things that you're learning, and this goes back to behaviors. You know, it's no different than if you're trying to lose weight and you change the behavior of how you're eating to reflect the value that you're wanting, because you put value on your health, you put value on looking better, you put value on feeling better. But we have to also put value on the way we talk to ourselves, our mental state. We have to put value on the behaviors that we allow others to treat us. I will ask myself numerous times, is this loving to self? And if you say no, it is time to exit the ball game. Lesson learned. Thank you. Next. Don't have to tell me twice. Good. I'm good. You know, like, the prison is the illusion. It's a trap. It's a trap to keep your vibration low. Law of attraction. When you hold on to something so tight, you are coming from a state of lack. And I don't lack anything because I have it all within me already. And if you're not ready to meet me at the level that I'm stepping up at, then you're not meant to be with me on this journey. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with, you know, being alone, because I know my value, and I'm not going to lose my value in myself just so I'm not afraid of being alone. That's fear of abandonment. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. What can you take and grow from? Give him grace, blessing, and even going so far to say, thank you for the blessings. In that situation with the first gentleman that was sleeping with my friend behind my back, I wrote him a letter, and I could have cussed him, could have said some really evil, mean things. And instead of doing that, I said, you know what? Thank you for the blessings. And then at that moment, I realized that my ego really had died. That I didn't need to be right. I didn't need to tell him how I felt. Because if they didn't ask, they really don't care in my eyes. But, I left an imprint. I left an imprint of growth. I left an imprint of what healthy love looks like. And most people never get an opportunity to experience what healthy, happy love looks like, because they spend their whole life fighting everybody. It's prison. It's an illusion. So I pulled some messages from the angels. Determination, perseverance, patience, and patience will lead to a positive outcome. Trust. All will work out well. We, your angels, are here to nurture and protect and heal you. Trust in the healing power of our love. We love you more than you'll ever know. And it's true. Really trusting the journey. Trusting that everything is always working out for me. And trusting that rejection is God's protection. Blue Angel. I, Archangel Michael, am here by your side. I am all around you and will forever protect you. Remember this whenever you feel fearful. I love you, all is well. And that's a beautiful note to leave that one on. Yeah. So anyway, oh, I'm getting my feels. Do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, sure. And I've been throwing around some ideas of possibly doing a podcast. And if I do a podcast, I'd like to do it on Discord and allow any of my viewers to jump on and let's just talk. And if you're open and willing to allow me to record that and be able to share it on a podcast, I think it would be a fun way to interact, a fun way to kind of talk. It's pretty cool what you can do with that that app or website. Pretty cool. Anyway, I love you guys and hang in there. Help is on the way. Okay? Bye.